Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations from Monday, February 8th, 2021 by Gaia Blooming. I'm Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I nurture the good vibrations and I'm tender to the places I'm still working out. Okay, so let's look at this astro week ahead. Now, I guess I haven't mentioned this enough on the scopes. If you have a sensitive nervous system, your sleep may be a little jacked this week. I am saying that as somebody who finally fell asleep at 9 a.m. this morning, and this was with sleep aids like melatonin that usually help me, did not work. So if you are highly sensitive like I am, or it's in a sensitive place in your chart that's making it very stimulating for you, hold tight. This week may be a little intense. We are going to have a new moon in Aquarius coming in this week. And so that moon will make it 7 energies that we're working in the sign of Aquarius. So we will have Saturn, Venus, Jupiter, the Sun, Mercury, Pallas, and the moon all working in the sign of Aquarius, which can be very mental. Even if it doesn't feel like it's working for you, which I can say for myself, it is important to root in, ground in. I keep hearing Kundalini yoga for myself. That would help me. So we'll see. Tonight I might do some Kundalini yoga, really try to connect in and move these energies through. But just to say, this energy is very high, very intense, very stimulating, and also super supportive. Like the astro this week is, in general, pretty good. Say that mildly. There are some really beautiful connections that we have this week. We're going to have a connection between Jupiter and Venus and Mercury. Jupiter, Venus, and Mercury all coming into alignment together. We're going to have the Sun and Mercury this week as well. Pallas is all hanging in there as well. But between all of these conjunctions, especially with the new moon, we actually have Venus and Jupiter conjunct with that new moon on Thursday. Oh my goodness. It's like, what's your pleasure? The universe is like, I want to cater to you. I want to support you. Reach high, reach good, hold the vision, hold the vibration. Here's all the things. So it's really good. Now we do have Mercury still retrograde, so there still are lessons in our mind. I think part of that energy too, I'm getting this just right now, is the energy of surrender, really being able to surrender into the highest and best. In fact, I just did a kind of clearing for my patron group, to support working with this energy. But just be aware, like, it's such a beautifully aligned week. Now, the struggle may be in the stimulation, in the challenges, in the sleep, but keep finding your way back to that alignment and that vision and believing in the abundance, in the goodness, in the pleasure, in the beauty, in the things that you're wanting to feed into the universe. So let's look at Monday. We have the moon in Capricorn, so dark of the moon in Capricorn. Now this can bring up, dark of the moon can bring up stuff to be shifted. We've done a lot of Capricorn work in the recent past. We had Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter all in there. We still have Pluto in there. So again, there may be some shifting energies that need to come up, whether it's around personal authority, whether it's around responsibility, purpose, and alignment with that. I definitely am feeling that personal authority piece. So really allowing yourself to step into your life as the authority in your life. And it doesn't mean that you can't have your counsel and your support, in the world and, in the astrals. But you are allowed to be the authority of your life. Your soul knows. It is coded within you. So keep that in mind with this Capricorn energy. I think also Capricorn energy, some of the shadow of it can be the shadow around control. So do be aware where that's coming up for you for the next few days. So moon Moon in Capricorn, making several connections through the day. It may be another not so great sleep night as we have the moon connecting to Uranus, which Uranus energy can stimulate us. And we also have the Sun, Mercury, and Pallas all conjunct, all working together and connecting into the nodes and connecting into Lilith, because she is that busybody and she's like, I am making myself known. So, moon connecting to Uranus, again, triggers around worth, triggers around your personal authority. And again, this feels like clearing energy. So if you discover any of that, this is a release point, is what it kind of feels like. Moon connecting to Mars in Taurus, aligning action with that which we value, making sure that we're lining that energy up. Finally, moon connecting to Neptune, aligning with the divine, aligning with spirit, allowing that to help support us on this path. Now, the other thing, again, coming back around to it, Sun conjunct Mercury. So we have Sun, Mercury, and Pallas all hanging out at like 20 degrees, 19-20 degrees in Aquarius. We have Lilith squaring it because she's like, this is important. I am important, an important piece of this, and I'm going to stick my connection in. I really see how Lilith like really creates these energies of connecting in with what is important. So Lilith in this is like, keep Lilith energy as part of the vision, as part of this connection. Now the Pallas energy can represent patriarchal energy. And so we're doing our best to shift that energy, to allow back in the divine feminine, the wild feminine, the uncontrolled yin energy that is very much in alignment with spirit. So do keep that in mind through this conjunction. Now, again, Sun and Mercury connected can increase the mental vibrations and the stimulation factor that we are experiencing and feeling right now. So do take it easy and really connect into your Lilith energy. What is best for you right now in and through all of this? And being very aware where you may should on yourself and try to stop that alignment. Again, I also like that this is connecting into the nodes. So we have the nodes at 18 degrees connecting in, as well as Neptune. So again, there is this really strong calling for spiritual alignment in and through all of this, and be aware of where you may do some of those south node processes of repeating patterns of sabotaging yourself, or repeating patterns of not listening to yourself, or not listening to that Lilith energy. That being said, look at these two cards together. The Fool and Courage. Two major arcana cards. Do I have any others? I actually do. I actually have the Empress card as well. So, nurturing ourselves, nurturing our vibrations, nurturing that vision. Hopefully this is taking us on this new path, but this new path is going to take courage, and it's a reminder, again, connecting into the heart in and through this process. I have the Maturity card in here, finding that balance, the balance between the yin and the yang, bringing in the intelligence, bringing in the intuition, listening for that highest path energy, and then taking that divine aligned action. This is also the Ace of Pentacles, so it is a card of manifestation and creation potential. Like I said, really strong this week. Now, what we need to be aware of, the outsider. Where are energies that are not integrated? Whether it's your inner child, a lot of times this is, to me, an inner child card. So the inner child's like, I wanna be a part of this. I believe in you. I believe in this. Or if it's the inner child who's been disappointed, who needs to be taken care of and cared for, and going back to the Empress card, mothered, nurtured, really knowing how to show up for this piece of yourself that feels like the outsider, that could be even Lilith energy, could be integrated and supportive in this process. So that is it for today. You can book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. Besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and stay curious. Namaste.